Matt Lenihan at Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store, freebets.com, Forged Irish Stout, and Ready to Fight. We're here.
Have you got them all in
Maxi Hughes. Just about. I'm getting the hang of it. We've got a lot of support here at Boxing Social, so got to make sure they all got the fair time. Look, we did a year review here. You were sort of just ticking over.
Yeah.
You were waiting for a ruling from the IBF, and we were literally on the phone hours before you put a video out saying, look, it's been sorted. Zepeda, it's happening. We think it's going to be happening in Las Vegas, 16th of March. What can you tell us? And first off, how relieved are you that after everything that went on with Cambosa's carry on, the decision, that you've sort of got a bit of clarity about where your future lies?
Yeah, glad. And it were only... So what day? So I found out the other day from IBF. So it were only last week speaking to Lou DiBella on the phone, and he said he'd spoke with the IBF to ask him when are you going to order the men's lightweights, because obviously he looks after George as well. So obviously George is going to get ordered, and also I am. And apparently the IBF turned and said, "Oh, we'll get round to it when we can." And they're like, "You've sorted nearly every other weight. Come on, I've been waiting ages." And then a couple of days later, maybe a little bit of that pressure from Lou worked, and we got what we wanted. We got that order, and we feel like we knew it were coming. We knew it were going to be between me and Zepeda, because Isaac Cruz had let the IBF know that he's giving up his position because he's not really interested in the IBF because of the £10 rehydration clause. I think he likes his snap after weigh-in, so he likes to shoot straight up. So really glad. Tough fight, but they're all tough. Listen, this is the highest level of boxing. This is one before world title. So tough fight, but again, I'm confident. I'm getting writ off already again. My wife's been searching, and she says, "You're not getting much of a chance again." I went, "Well, what's new?" Never had a chance against Straffon. Wasn't supposed to see final bell. Kid Galahad were levels above me. George Cambosos were going to kill me. So, great. Keep that energy coming. Because I'll just prove you all wrong again.
We keep saying this, but obviously you must prefer this anyway, because it's a case of you can go into that fight with a bit of a chip on your shoulder still and go, look, what's new?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I mean, it would be nice to get that credit, because everyone I remember putting something out on, I commented on a DAZN post the other day. It were on about it. It showed the Gary Cully knockout when he got stopped by Felix, and everyone in comments were like, "Nobody from UK and Ireland can beat Mexicans," and I was like, "You, me, I fucking did." And then I knew it. I almost thought someone's going to say something, and somebody did. They were like, "Yeah, you can't call Giovanni Straffon a proper Mexican fighter," and I was like, "Here we fucking go." So it's like that. I'll go and do a job on Zepeda, and then they'll all be like, "Oh, Zepeda, what even that good anyway?" So but ultimately, the people who I'm around, people whose opinion I respect, they're like, that's what matters to me.
And as well, at this point in your career, does it matter to you? Because you're at that point, you've headlined in Nottingham. Obviously, it came by, how it came by chance on us. But you've sort of done that. You always wanted a big fight in America.
Yeah.
You had that. You did. Everyone thought, people writ you off before it. A certain amount of people thought you'll go do a job. You did in pretty much everyone's eyes. But now you've potentially got Las Vegas. I know there's not been maybe that world title fight where you've had a chance at what you maybe feel you deserve, but there's still a lot of boxes to be ticked, especially when you look at Josh is still not fought in Vegas, and he's you're doing something that then
now Mr. Worldwide.
I'm down Pitbull.
Mr. Worldwide. Wherever I've boxed in Dubai and America will be twice come March, so. It's good that I'm ticking these boxes, and we're all I did this myself, just by sliding into Lou's DMs has got me these opportunities and to where I am now.
Let's come on to Lou as well. I remember the aftermath of Yeah, of Oklahoma. And he says, look, I'm a man of my word. I remember him saying that. I think I was in the dressing room when he said it. And he has been, hasn't he? Let's be honest.
Yeah, he says, look, I'll get you another big fight at world level. And he's delivered. So, big thanks to Lou DiBella. One of the best decisions, career moves I made. A lot of people told me, oh, you shouldn't do that, this and that. And, I stuck to my guns. My team backed my decision, my wife backed my decision, and it's paid off for me. I'm going to Las Vegas. If I don't know if I'm headlining or I don't know what the full show is yet, but pretty sure there'll be a fight poster on strip with my face on, which is going to be a proud moment. There's not too many fighters from the UK get to go and do that. And I can tick that box.
Absolutely. Well, look, I know you're sort of getting into the swing of things again. Obviously, after Christmas, New Year, getting back into the gym, preparing yourself for what's going to be camp for Zepeda. Before we sort of sign this off, what have you seen of him other than obviously his record, undefeated fighter, high knockout ratio? I think Jojo Diaz is on that record. What do you make of him? What you've seen? I assume you've had a look.
Yeah, very very good fighter. Deserves to be in the position he's in, like myself, because he's pulling out results. I think Jojo Diaz is the biggest name on his record. I think he has fought another former super featherweight world champion. Forget his name, but he went distance with him, and that kid gave him a lot of problems. But before getting to know him or fighting him, I've watched a lot of him anyway, just because I watch boxing. And there's a lot of hype around him. So, seen plenty of him, and he's one of them. What you see is what you get. He ain't going to change. He's pretty much done the same thing in all of his fights. So, I know he's coming. It's going to be a tough fight, but I'm prepared.
You're the man for the job.
Exactly, yeah. Like Straffon, when he came to UK before I fought him, and did that job on Tennyson, everyone were like, wow. Where's this kid come from on 2 weeks' notice? He can do that. Maxi's no chance. And I put on a masterclass. When you started running, you were down at the gym, and I said, I'm going to have that career defining night. But I feel better from that. I know I can feel another one coming. I keep getting better and better.
Do you feel? I was about to say that. I was sat watching you. You've done a bit of sparring tonight, but obviously I feel quite privileged that you guys you allow us in and that trust to watch it. But you seem to be getting better with age. Do you feel like, as the years go on, that even though in age, you're up in your 30s, whatever, but do you feel like now you're getting the best out of yourself? You're learning every fight.
Yeah, I've got bags of experience now. This is my 14th year as a pro, so. I've got experience, and now I'm using it to get, and just I think older, wiser, maturer, and being in gym all the time, not just training camp, fight to fight. I stay in gym all the time, so I'm learning all the time, and it's one of the things. While ever it's good, I'll keep fighting. Let's give Ismael Barroso a big shout out. 40 years old. I mean, he looks double that, but fair play to him. He stuck it out. I remember going to watch him fight Anthony Crolla, our Crolla's sparring partner for that fight, and being ringside, and Crolla did a fantastic job of stopping him to the body. But he's rebuilt himself, and he's going to be in line pretty much for another world title shot, 40 years old. So, absolute tip me off to him.
Absolutely, it just shows you as well, especially for him, that power is the last thing that leaves you. Where one mistake and can be all over. Well, look, Max, as always, we look forward to seeing what's coming. It's supposed to be in Las Vegas, If there's,
I think all that's left as a message to everyone. This is boxing. Hope can happen. It's not 100% yet. We think we're nearly there. Both of us won it. Both camps won it. We just got to get this contract sorted, and all the little fine print details. And the officials are going to get sorted, because if Joseph Mason and Gerald Ritter, I think his name is, David Sutherland scored the fight a draw, so and him as well. Any of them three judges are scoring that fight, I ain't getting in that ring. Fucking going nowhere near it. So as long as we get fair judges, that's all I'm asking. To be fair and neutral, please. That's all I want. Fair crack.
I think we all want to see that this year in a lot of fights, but in every fight, we don't want to be talking about results or this, that, and the other should have happened. I mean, I suppose they're always talking points for us, but for you guys, absolutely not. Look, appreciate your time as always, Max. Know you're hard at the grind here. If it is in Vegas like it has been rumoured, you know, fingers crossed I can be there. I had a great time in Oklahoma watching his last time.
My message seemed to work last time. Maxi man, he's well travelled. He knows how to work them airports. So
I should have to ask you, shouldn't I?
yeah. So Maxi man for a job.
Maxi, I appreciate your time.
We need to think of a new advert for freebets.com.
Get your best betting offers from freebets.com.
Yeah, that'll do.
The following deals are now live.